Again, using encyclopedias are a really great introduction to your topic. Can't emphasize that enough. One way of finding topics that you like when you still have that general subject area that you're interested in is using Credo's mind map. So I have my search term religion up here in the search bar. Let's click on the mind map, and now we can have kind of this brainstorming tool with information about religion. So I can see religion is highlighted in the center, while to the right there are entries related to religion found in Credo. If I were to click on one of the terms connected to religion, that term becomes the center of my mind map, with related entries on the right and new related terms exposed in my map. So this is a really great way of finding topics and allowing yourself to kind of just explore when you're not really sure what you want to write about. Once you find an entry relevant to you, go ahead and click on the title. And you can do that from the mind map here, or I can come back to the home page and do just a basic search for my term again. In this entry, I can see the mind map option, the related topics, and then the main entry is right over here. Now that I'm viewing an entry, I have access to certain tools. So these tools are available in every library resource I'm going to show you in LIB100. They look a little different depending on the resource. They're located in different spots, but you know that these resources, these types of tools are going to be available in every resource you search from the library homepage. In Credo, the tools are a little spread out. Up top, I have the email option, and I really can't emphasize enough how important it is to email yourself sources that you want to use. Or, use a note-taking tool like Evernote or some other tool, but in some way, keeping your resources in one place so that you don't lose track of anything is a really important part of researching. What you could do in this email is email the entry to yourself and start a new folder in your inbox so that you have all of your writing resources in one folder, all your business resources in another, and so on and so on. And that way you won't lose track and you'll be able to go directly to the resources that you've already found. When emailing, try and remember to include a subject line so you can remember why you sent the article to yourself in the first place. I do that all the time. I'm like, why did I send this to myself? Well, how is this relevant to me? You also have the ability to include the citation right here, and this means you have an automatically generated citation waiting for you when it comes time to create your works cited page. Now, there's a disclaimer that occasionally the library resources get the citation incorrect, and the #1 error is always formatting, but it gets you started to know this essential information, and here's a really good trick. You can always copy and paste the citation into the chat bar we talked about when we talked about the information commons, and ask a librarian if the citation is correct and get an immediate response. Super easy. To get experience conducting a search in Credo, answer the questions below this video.